Case of congenital glaucoma treated with 360-degree trabeculotomy using deep sclerectomy as a surgical approach to isolate Schlemm's canal. We have a case of congenital aniridia with secondary glaucoma. You can see some immature vessels on the lens capsule still. The case starts by placing a traction suture. A paracentesis is made to gain anterior chamber access, and the chamber is stabilized with viscoelastic. A peritomy is then created in anticipation of the scleral flap. A superficial trabeculectomy-like flap is created and dissected anteriorly into the clear peripheral cornea. Once the cornea is reached, a deep scleral flap is then created. This scleral flap goes down to just about the level of ciliary body on the dissection plane. As has been discussed in other videos, as this flap is dissected forward, Schlemm's canal can be seen just anterior to the scleral spur. The scleral spur is visible as a white band of tissues which goes circumferentially around the limbus. Here we see the deep flap being dissected anteriorly. In a moment, scleral spur will become visualized right here, and just anterior to this you can see the openings for Schlemm's canal quite nicely. And again, that tissue right underneath the blade there is the scleral spur. And you can see it very nicely defined anatomically, along with the Schlemm's canal opening right there by the tip of the blade. To complete the trabeculotomy, a 6-0 suture is blunted with a battery cautery. The proline suture is passed into Schlemm's canal and passed circumferentially 360 degrees around in a technique that was previously described by Beck. The suture is then grasped and pulled, creating a lasso which opens the trabecular meshwork 360 degrees. The scleral flaps are then closed with multiple sutures to create a watertight closure. You do not want a bleb to be created in cases like this. The conjunctival peritomy is then closed with a single atovicral suture. In this particular case, successful pressure reduction was obtained with this single procedure, as demonstrated not only by a reduction in pressure, but also reversal of cupping.